So both sides making their way back onto the field as the second innings of this test match is due to start.
Australia don't have a lot to do here and should chase this total down without any problems at all.
तो बनवाना है, इससे कम ही थोड़े से बनवाना है और जो दाल काफी साफ रखना है।
Two runs added.
Facing his first ball off the mark, that'll settle his nerves. This guy strikes the ball so sweetly, Matt. He's certainly got his eye in. He couldn't have timed it any sweeter.
First ball faced and it's hit for four.
Lovely shot. I couldn't have played that any better myself, Matt.
End of the over, 19 offers.
I could watch that shot on replay all day, Matt. Perfect timing and placement. Beautiful timing, Matt. A joy to watch, as always.
Two more runs. Three more to the score.
That's how you play a shot, kids. Right off the meat of the bat. Crack.
"17 from the over.
The batsman has punished the bowling attack. Far too many boundaries off that over.
फिर से मेरा पैरा वाला ही हाल हो जाता है।
The batsman was beaten all ends up there, and it sails past the bat to the keeper. And a couple more runs. And with those runs, he moves into the 30s here.
Didn't take long for this batsman to get his eye in. He's hitting the ball so well now.
Two more runs. Another run added.
पकड़ लेगा 3 रन तो हो ही जाएगा।
And that's 3. That's 12 off the over. And 2 runs added. And 2 runs added to the scoreboard.
Great shot.
Great gather and 4 runs saved. End of the over. 10 off it. And with those runs, he moves into the 40s.
Saw the ball early and smashed it to the ropes.
No! He's dropped the ball.
Tough times for the fielding side. That's fantastic shot making, 4 all the way.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Lovely timing. No stopping that ball from getting to the rope.
So the end of the over. 17 off it. Another run taken.
Oh, बच गया.
Confident appeal. And he's given him. Well, the batsman doesn't think he's out. He's going to challenge the umpire here. Will the decision get reversed? And the decision has been reversed here. He's not out. The batsman was always going to challenge that call, and his wicket will stand here. The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling. Another run taken.
Someone.
Oh, the batsman couldn't get out of the way of that one, and he looks in some pain. Two from the over. He takes the single. The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling. No addition to the scoreboard. The batsman was beaten all ends up there, and it sails past the bat to the keeper. That's his second bouncer in this over. He won't be able to deliver any more without it being called a no ball. And a good throw back from the deep. He's got a good arm. And that's his 50. 4 from the over. So a new bowler is about to start his spell. David, what can you tell us about this player?
The bowler had a sublime first innings. Let's see if he can trouble the batsman again.
Three more to the score. Good shots, and it's in the gap.
Lovely shot. I couldn't have played that any better myself, Matt.
And a couple more runs. Great shot through the gap there. Darwan now moves into the 40s.
Beautiful timing, Matt. A joy to watch, as always.
Hit. It's going all the way. 6 big runs. 19 from the over. The bowler is about to start a new over. David, what information do you have about this player?
The bowler? Well, Matt, he's very quick. He should trouble the batsman with pure pace as long as he gets his line and length right. The bowler has a fantastic action and he can really get those balls swinging inwards. Very tough for the batsman to play at times. Beautiful shot. 4 runs.
Darwan played himself in and was looking at another big score. This is a very good wicket here.
He'll be kicking himself here. Don't know what he was trying to do with that ball.
So the new batsman is finally out there. He's waited a long time in the pavilion, but he's raring to go. Another run added.
Facing his first ball off the mark. That'll settle his nerves.
Nice fielding, 4 runs saved. VJ now moves into the 60s. Over, 7 runs added. Two more runs. And a single. Three runs there. Two runs. Another run added. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. And the fielder returns this from out on the boundary. It's a very good return. And that's 3. India will be extremely happy with how that over went.
I could watch that shot on replay all day, Matt. Perfect timing and placement.
Two more runs. And 2 runs added.
Over the over, 120 overs.
Great shot through the gap there.
I could watch that shot on replay all day. Perfect timing and placement.
Two runs added. Great shot through the gap there.
That's a fine shot. Got onto it early. Great shot.
India could not have asked for a better over, really.
रन बनाना जरूरी होता है।
Lovely dismissal. The batsman was beaten all ends up.
Off the mark.
Nicely placed, making the fielders work overtime.
And it's gathered out there at deep extra cover. And a couple more runs. One run added to the total. Good return back from the deep. 3 runs there. 10 from the over.
और एक विकेट फॉल।
Good shots, and it's in the gap.
He was onto it nice and early. Great shot.
4 लगते हैं।
And 2 runs added to the scoreboard. Great shot through the gap there. And with those runs, he moves into the 80s.
Lovely timing. No stopping that ball from getting to the rope.
Great shot through the gap there. End of the over, and the batting side will be very happy with that. 3 more to the score.
Wow, the bowler will be wondering what he has to do to get this guy out. Unlucky.
देख रहे हो दोस्तों कितना हार्ड चल रहा है.
2 more runs. VJ now moves into the nervous 90s. Getting very close to that century now.
Lovely shot. I couldn't have played that any better myself, Matt.
Three runs there. And it's gathered out there at deep extra cover. And that's an additional 3 runs on the board. The end of a poor over. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
This batsman is toying with the bowlers. Super shot.
Two more runs. Two runs. Good shot, and it's in the gap. Australia need to tighten up a little here. A poor over. Oh, what about that? That's got to hurt. No addition to the scoreboard. And that's his century. A fine innings on debut. This player has a huge future in front of him.
This guy strikes the ball so sweetly, Matt. He's certainly got his eye in.
That's over. 8 off it. The batsman was beaten all ends up there, and it sails past the bat to the keeper. And 2 runs added. That's his second bouncer in this over. Any more from this over will result in a no ball. That's a wide. That's a corker. The batsman was left hitting thin air. And a couple more runs. Another run added. That's 7 off the over. Two runs added. And a couple more runs. He takes the single. And that's 3. Good shots, and it's in the gap. And a good return there back from the deep. And 2 runs added to the scoreboard. India are 2 for 222.
4 times 2.
He's dropped the catch.
He's put that to ground.
The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling. Two more runs. Could get him here. That's 3 off the over.
125.
Great shot through the gap there.
Beautiful shot. 4 runs.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Great shot.
Good shots, and it's in the gap.
End of the over.
So the end of the over, and a very good one for the batting side. Fielded at cover points.
Maybe the bowler can find a few more deliveries like that last one. A big swing and a miss. That's superb bowling.
No run.
Right there. Yes. Keeper.
Kohli now moves into the 30s. Fielded at cover points. Oh my word, beaten all ends up. One from the over.
148. To the father of Jason Mars, your son is waiting to you at the information desk.
No addition to the scoreboard.
Nicely played.
Another run added to the scoreboard. End of the over, 6 off it.
Beaten all ends up. That was a great delivery.
Loud appeal, and that's got to be close. He's out. LBW. So the batsman is going to review that decision. Let's see what the outcome is here then. And the decision stands. He's out. That's their first unsuccessful challenge. They only have one remaining in this innings. So the new batsman is finally out there. He's waited a long time in the pavilion, but he's raring to go. Off the mark.
I could watch that shot on replay all day, Matt. Perfect timing and placement.
Fielded at cover points. The batsman will be disappointed. They should have got more off that over. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. And 2 runs added to the scoreboard. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Great shot.
So the end of the over. 7 off it. And a couple more runs. Dives and takes with one hand. Beautiful take.
A one-handed catch at its best, Matt. What a take.
Another run added.
He's not mucking around. First ball off the mark.
A fantastic catch, that one.
Will be disappointed that he couldn't add any more to the scoreboard.
Great shot through the gap there.
This batsman is toying with the bowlers. Super shot.
Good shots, and it's in the gap.
Yes, that's what the crowd has come to see. Right out of the middle of the bat. See you later.
He's found plenty on that. Whack! That's 6.
The bowler can't believe it. What a shot for 6.
Two runs added. Two more runs. Lands inside the rope. That's 4 runs. That's 22 off the over.
He's off the mark with a confidence-building stroke.
Wow.
And he's given him.
The last delivery should have really seen a wicket taken. How does the bowler react now?
And a single.
The batsman needs to be very wary after the bowler found the edge last delivery.
End of the over, 286. And the following for the fielding side, please take the roll.
There was a little bit of a mix-up there, but they've got safely home. The batsman was beaten all ends up there, and it sails past the bat to the keeper. No addition to the scoreboard. Fielded at cover points. And no run there. Four from the over.
287.
The bowler is only 1 wicket away from a 5-wicket bag in this innings. He's taken the long handle to that, a big swing and miss. Nicely placed, making the fielders work overtime.
2 more runs. End of the over, 6 off it.
None free.
And a couple more runs.
A lovely dismissal. The batsman was beaten all ends up.
A very good over from the bowler, and he also collected a wicket.
अब एक ही लाइन में खेलना पड़ेगा। सिंगल कर दो, ऑफ निकाल दो, ऑफ में दे दो।
This could be close. Oh, very, very lucky to survive that one.
The bowler will be gutted he didn't get a wicket on that last ball. He'll certainly be fired up now. The last ball had the batsman in all sorts of trouble. Can he find a thinner edge this time?
He plays a straight bat on that.
He's given that a fearsome tweak.
No run. Nicely bowled. Maiden over. The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling. 1 run taken. The fielder at mid-on collects this. And 2 runs added to the scoreboard.
That's good.
End of the over, 7 to 300.
And this is in the air. Caught. A diving one-handed effort here. The crowd are on their feet.
A very good wicket. Beautifully taken catch.
And no run there. Great shot through the gap there.
He couldn't have timed that any sweeter.
He's dropped it.
He's put that to ground.
Good shots, and it's in the gap.
End of the over.
India are 8, 4-3-0-8. Two runs added. Additional ball to come after that wide. He's dropped the catch.
The captain has to regather his troops here. They need to put that missed opportunity behind them and keep pushing.
Shit.
The batsman was beaten all ends up there, and it sails past the bat to the keeper. That's his second bouncer in this over. Any more from this over will result in a no ball. No addition to the scoreboard. That's 3 off the over.
311.
Big shot, and that's cleared the boundary. 6 runs.
That cleared the boundary with ease. Perfectly timed.
And he's dropped it.
Tough times for the fielding side.
This is high in the air. He's found plenty on that. Whack! That's 6.
The slower ball, but the batsman picked it and it was punished for 6.
Great shot. 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Lovely shot. I couldn't have played that any better myself, Matt.
Massive shot. Clears the rope with ease. 6 runs. And with those runs, he moves into the 30s here. That's 22 off the over. One run added to the scoreboard. One run added to the total. End of the over. 4 off it.
37.
Well, Matt will be annoyed at himself for not going on with this and getting a big score. It was the perfect opportunity, and I think he knows it.
Bottom team now, down to 337.
Oh, and they like that one. Loud appeal. Oh, very, very lucky to survive that one. Two more runs. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That's how you play a shot, kids. Right off the meat of the back. Crack.
Big appeal. They think that's taken an edge. He's out. The wicket-keeper takes a good catch. So that was the final wicket to fall, and the innings comes to a close here.
The bowling team will leave the field knowing they have put themselves into a commanding position after a superb spell of bowling, restricting their opponents to a very modest total. Now, they have to back it up with the bat.
So now it's time to look at the two opening batsmen as both teams make their way onto the field.
Well, Matt, it's extraordinary to think we've seen 3 innings played out so quickly in a test match.
That's the end of this match. Australia will be very pleased with this victory and the way their players stood up.
Australia has gone on to win this match. It was very, very close. A thrilling finish.
Well, I trust you enjoyed the coverage. On behalf of David and myself, goodbye for now.